There exists a weapon so powerful and profound that it has the ability to stop any enemy in their tracks. This weapon is not forged from steel or fire, nor is it found in the material world. It is hidden deep within chosen ones, waiting to be unlocked and used in moments of greatest need. This weapon is a force of immense spiritual power, a divine tool that can shield, protect, and defeat any adversary that seeks to disrupt the path of the chosen ones. Throughout history, those who walk the path of the chosen have faced countless enemies, both physical and spiritual. These enemies come in many forms, whether as individuals who oppose their purpose or as unseen forces that attempt to manipulate their energy and thoughts. Yet chosen ones are never without defense. The ultimate weapon lies within, and once they learn how to wield it, no enemy, seen or unseen, can overpower them. This weapon is not given lightly, nor is it a tool of destruction. Instead, it is a tool of protection, transformation, and divine strength. It is a force that grows as chosen ones grow, becoming more powerful as they deepen their spiritual connection and understanding of their purpose. The weapon is closely tied to truth, love, and the higher energies that guide chosen ones on their path. When used wisely, it can stop any attack, dissolve any darkness, and restore balance where chaos attempts to reign. Chosen ones often feel the need for this weapon during times of great challenge. It may be when faced with opposition from those who do not understand their path, or during moments of spiritual attack when negative forces try to undermine their strength. The enemy seeks to throw chosen ones off course, but this weapon, once fully embraced, serves as an unbreakable shield, turning back all that would harm them. As the chosen ones begin to understand the nature of this weapon, they will also come to realize the immense responsibility that comes with it. It is not a weapon of aggression or retaliation. Instead, it serves as a powerful reminder of the strength they carry within, a strength that is more than enough to face any challenge or enemy that arises. This weapon is their ultimate defense, rooted in divine energy and guided by the wisdom of the universe. In the following exploration, chosen ones will begin to learn how to identify the true nature of their enemy. This knowledge is crucial for understanding how and when to use the weapon that lies within. Only by knowing the nature of the threat can the power of this weapon be fully unleashed. Before any battle can be fought effectively, chosen ones must first identify the true nature of their enemy. This is no simple task, as enemies can appear in many forms. Some are obvious, presenting themselves as individuals or forces that openly oppose the mission of chosen ones. Others are more subtle, hiding in plain sight or working through manipulation, doubt, and fear. The most dangerous enemies are often the ones that remain hidden, silently undermining the confidence and strength of the chosen ones from within. The enemy of a chosen one is not always external. Many times it manifests as internal struggles, negative thoughts, fears, and emotional wounds that create barriers to fully stepping into one's power. These inner enemies can be just as destructive as any external force, keeping chosen ones from realizing their true potential. The first step in stopping the enemy with the ultimate weapon is understanding where the real threat lies. Enemies can also come in the form of energetic attacks, where unseen forces attempt to drain the energy and focus of chosen ones. These attacks often leave them feeling tired, unfocused, or anxious without an apparent cause. This is not coincidence. These forces seek to disrupt the chosen one's path, hoping to keep them from fulfilling their purpose. But these attacks can be neutralized once the chosen one recognizes their presence and calls upon the powerful weapon they hold within. Sometimes enemies disguise themselves as friends or allies, those who seem supportive on the surface but harbor hidden agendas or intentions. These are some of the most challenging enemies to identify, because they often blend into the everyday fabric of a chosen one's life. However, by learning to trust intuition and listening to the inner voice that never lies, chosen ones can reveal these deceptive forces for what they truly are. The ultimate weapon responds to truth and clarity, allowing chosen ones to see beyond the surface and protect themselves from false intentions. Recognizing the enemy is a vital part of the process. Without clear understanding, chosen ones may use their power ineffectively or in the wrong direction. The true nature of the enemy, must be exposed before the ultimate weapon can be wielded with full force. Whether the enemy comes from within or outside, the first step in stopping it is to shine the light of awareness on it. Once chosen ones have identified their enemy, the next step is to unlock the inner strength necessary to activate the weapon. This internal power is essential to overcoming any threat, no matter how great or small it may seem. Understanding this inner strength is key to moving forward. Chosen ones possess a weapon of incredible power, but this weapon is not external. It is hidden within, waiting to be unlocked. The ultimate weapon is the inner strength that chosen ones carry, an unshakable force that can withstand any challenge, opposition, or attack. This strength is not derived from physical power or brute force, but from a deep connection to one's inner truth and the divine energy that flows through every chosen one. Unlocking this power is the key to defeating any enemy, whether internal or external. Often, chosen ones underestimate the strength they hold within. Doubt and fear can cloud their awareness, causing them to look for solutions outside of themselves when the true source of power lies in their own hearts and souls. This inner strength is activated when chosen ones begin to trust in themselves and their connection to the universe. It is through this trust that the ultimate weapon begins to reveal itself, growing stronger as chosen ones lean into their purpose. Unlocking this weapon requires chosen ones to confront their inner fears, doubts, and insecurities. These are often the greatest barriers to fully realizing the strength that lies within. When chosen ones face these internal struggles head-on, they begin to dissolve the illusions that keep them from their power. The process is not easy, but it is necessary. Each step taken towards self-awareness and self-acceptance strengthens the weapon, allowing chosen ones to stand firm against any enemy that seeks to challenge them. This inner strength also comes from a deep sense of alignment with the chosen one's mission. When they are fully aligned with their purpose, there is no force that can shake them. The weapon grows stronger as they walk in their truth, fueled by the knowledge that they are on the right path. This sense of alignment acts as both sword and shield, empowering chosen ones to take decisive action while also protecting them from harm. The more they embrace their mission, the more powerful their weapon becomes. Once this inner strength is unlocked, chosen ones will find that it flows effortlessly through every aspect of their lives. It influences their decisions, interactions, and the way they handle adversity. It is a quiet yet undeniable force that guides them with confidence and clarity. With this weapon of inner strength unlocked, chosen ones are now ready to face their enemies head-on. In the next step of this journey, they will learn why their enemies fear this weapon and how its power can stop any attack, no matter how formidable it may seem. This understanding will deepen their connection to the weapon's true power. The enemies of the chosen ones have a deep-rooted fear of the ultimate weapon, not because it is loud or aggressive, but because it is rooted in truth and inner strength. This weapon is invisible to most, but its effects are undeniable. Enemies, whether they be forces of darkness, doubt, or negative energies, are powerless in the face of a chosen one who wields this weapon with confidence. It is a force they cannot control, manipulate, or understand, which makes it all the more dangerous to them. The enemy fears this weapon because it thrives on clarity. Where there is confusion, manipulation, and deception, the chosen one's inner strength cuts through it with precision. This weapon illuminates what was once hidden, revealing the true nature of threats and obstacles. Enemies who thrive in shadows and fear tactics lose their power when exposed to the light of truth. This is why they fear the chosen one who wields this inner weapon. It strips them of their ability to control the situation and forces them to face their own vulnerabilities. One of the greatest strengths of this weapon is its ability to remain steady, even in the midst of chaos. While enemies may try to provoke fear, doubt, or panic, the chosen one's weapon of inner strength stands firm. This calm, unshakable presence unnerves those who seek to undermine the chosen one. They are accustomed to preying on weakness, but when faced with a chosen one who has fully unlocked their inner power, they are left scrambling. The weapon doesn't engage in needless conflict or aggression. It simply stands, rooted in certainty and purpose, leaving no opening for attack. Another reason this weapon is feared is its ability to transform energy. Enemies may come with destructive intent, But when faced with the inner strength of a chosen one, their efforts are often redirected or neutralized. The weapon is like a shield of light, absorbing negativity and turning it into something that no longer has the power to harm. This transformation is something enemies cannot anticipate or counter, as they are accustomed to battles fought with force, not with the quiet strength that chosen ones possess. The enemy's fear of this weapon reveals their awareness that they cannot win against it. They may try to fight, deceive, or distract, but the power of inner strength cannot be defeated. It is a force far greater than any external threat, and those who oppose it instinctively know that they are outmatched. Having understood why the enemy fears this weapon, chosen ones must now learn how to activate it fully during spiritual attacks. This next phase involves using the weapon with conscious intent, turning it into an unstoppable defense that no enemy can overcome. When faced with spiritual attacks, chosen ones have the power to activate their ultimate weapon and shield themselves from harm. These attacks often come in subtle forms: negative thoughts, overwhelming doubts, energy drains, or even unexpected conflicts that arise out of nowhere. The key to activating the weapon is recognizing these attacks for what they truly are and understanding that chosen ones have the ability to neutralize them through inner strength. The first step in activating this weapon is awareness. Spiritual attacks often try to catch chosen ones off guard, slipping into their lives when they are least expecting it. However, by staying conscious of the energy around them, chosen ones can begin to sense when something feels off. This awareness creates the foundation for defense, allowing the weapon of inner strength to come alive. Once aware of the attack, chosen ones can begin to direct their energy inward, tapping into the well of power that lies within. To activate this weapon fully, chosen ones must shift their focus from the external world to the internal. Instead of reacting to the attack, they must pause and center themselves. This might involve taking a few deep breaths, meditating, or grounding their energy. The act of stillness allows them to connect with their inner power, the source of the weapon. In these moments, chosen ones become fully present, no longer distracted by the chaos around them, but fully aligned with the strength within. This internal alignment activates the weapon, creating an energetic shield that blocks out negativity. Visualization is another powerful tool for chosen ones to activate the weapon during spiritual attacks. By visualizing themselves surrounded by a radiant light or shield of energy, they can reinforce the protective power of their inner strength. This light serves as a barrier, repelling any negative energy that seeks to harm them. The weapon becomes not just an abstract concept, but a tangible force that chosen ones can call upon in times of need. Once activated, this weapon doesn't just protect, it also empowers. Chosen ones can transform the energy of the attack, using it as fuel to strengthen their own resolve and purpose. Rather than being drained or weakened by the attack, they emerge from it even stronger, knowing that they are capable of handling any challenge that comes their way. The spiritual attacks that once felt overwhelming become opportunities for growth and empowerment. With this weapon activated, chosen ones are equipped to handle any spiritual attack that comes their way. The next critical step is understanding how to defend themselves with the shield of truth, ensuring that their power remains grounded and unshakable in the face of adversity. The shield of truth is one of the most powerful aspects of the weapon that chosen ones possess. While spiritual attacks may come in various forms, doubt, fear, or deception, truth is the unshakable force that repels them all. The chosen one's connection to truth acts as a barrier, preventing falsehoods and negative energies from taking root. Once they learn to wield this shield effectively, they become nearly untouchable, as nothing that lacks truth can penetrate their defense. At the core of this shield lies the chosen one's understanding of who they truly are. When an attack tries to make them question their worth, purpose, or identity, the shield of truth reinforces their unbreakable foundation. Chosen ones are not defined by external forces. Their power comes from their alignment with the higher truths of the universe. This alignment forms the structure of the shield, protecting them from lies that seek to weaken their resolve. Spiritual attacks often rely on confusion, attempting to blur the line between what is real and what is illusion. But chosen ones can activate the shield of truth by grounding themselves in the knowledge that they are connected to something far greater. This truth clarifies their vision, cutting through the fog of deception and giving them the insight needed to recognize when an attack is occurring. It empowers them to see situations for what they truly are, allowing them to respond with wisdom instead of reacting in fear. The shield of truth also reinforces the chosen one's sense of purpose. When attacks come to distract or derail them from their mission, the clarity provided by the shield keeps them focused. They are reminded of their higher calling and the path they are meant to walk. The lies and distractions that enemies use to confuse chosen ones lose their power in the face of unwavering truth. This focus not only protects chosen ones from external threats, but also strengthens their internal resolve. Chosen ones can activate this shield in everyday situations by standing firmly in their truth. Whether facing doubt, criticism, or even subtle energies trying to influence them, they can always return to the deep knowledge of who they are and what they stand for. This is the ultimate defense against forces that seek to undermine their power. The shield of truth doesn't just deflect attacks, it renders them ineffective before they even have the chance to take hold. Now that chosen ones understand the power of the shield of truth, they are prepared to take the next step, using their weapon to turn darkness into light. This will further reveal the true potential of their inner strength in transforming not only their own lives, but the world around them. The power of the weapon chosen ones carry extends far beyond defense. It has the ability to transform darkness into light. This weapon, rooted in inner strength and truth, is not just a tool for protection. It is a force for healing and transmutation. When chosen ones face darkness, whether it manifests as fear, negativity, or destructive energies, they have the unique ability to turn it into something that serves a higher purpose. This is one of the greatest gifts the weapon offers, the power of transformation. Darkness often tries to seep into the lives of chosen ones, testing their resolve and attempting to pull them away from their light. However, when they learn to channel their weapon of inner strength, they become capable of not only resisting darkness but transforming it entirely. This transformation doesn't happen through force, but through the quiet, unyielding power of their truth and connection to divine energy. The light that chosen ones carry is enough to illuminate any shadow that tries to take hold. One of the keys to using this weapon to turn darkness into light is understanding that darkness often thrives on fear and uncertainty. When chosen ones face these feelings head-on, they can strip darkness of its power. By confronting their fears and doubts with clarity, they dismantle the illusion that darkness uses to manipulate and control. This is the moment when darkness begins to lose its grip, as it can no longer hide in the shadows. The light of awareness breaks through, revealing the truth underneath. Chosen ones also have the ability to influence the world around them by transforming external darkness. When faced with negative people, toxic situations, or energies that feel heavy, they can use their inner weapon to shift the dynamic. Instead of being drained or influenced by these energies, they can radiate their light, allowing it to fill the space. The weapon of inner strength turns fear, anger, and negativity into compassion, understanding, and wisdom. It is not about fighting darkness, but about outshining it with a higher frequency. This transformative power is what makes chosen ones so powerful. They do not merely survive in the face of challenges, they change the very nature of the challenge, turning it into an opportunity for growth and enlightenment. The weapon they wield is a force of creation, turning what was once a source of pain into a beacon of hope and purpose. Having learned how to transform darkness into light, chosen ones are now prepared to explore the next crucial aspect of their weapon, the power of silence and stillness in battle. This approach reveals a deeper, more profound strength that can shift the tides in any conflict or challenge. In the heat of battle, chosen ones often find that their greatest weapon is not loud or forceful, but rooted in silence and stillness. This is a weapon that many underestimate, but its power is immense. When chaos surrounds them, chosen ones can tap into the quiet center of their being, where the noise of the outside world cannot reach. In this place of inner stillness, they are able to see clearly, act wisely, and make decisions that reflect their deepest truths. Silence and stillness are not signs of inaction, they are strategic tools for overcoming any obstacle or enemy. When an enemy expects reaction, The calm response of silence can be disarming. The weapon of silence allows chosen ones to observe without being pulled into the storm of emotion or confusion. While others may be swept away by fear or impulsiveness, chosen ones remain grounded in their stillness, allowing them to act from a place of clarity. The enemy loses power in the face of this calm because their energy, designed to provoke or overwhelm, cannot penetrate the chosen one's shield of stillness. In moments of confrontation, chosen ones may find that saying less often communicates more. The power of silence can be a profound statement in itself. By choosing silence over words, chosen ones show that they are in control of their own energy, refusing to engage in the negativity or distractions of others. This restraint does not imply weakness. It is a sign of mastery over the self. Silence speaks volumes in the face of adversity, reflecting an unshakable confidence that cannot be rattled by outside forces. Stillness is another powerful tool in battle. When everything around them seems to be spinning out of control, chosen ones find strength in their ability to remain still. This stillness is not passivity. It is an active state of being fully present, fully aware, and fully in tune with the deeper currents of energy at play. In this stillness, chosen ones connect with the divine, drawing strength from a source that is far greater than themselves. They realize that in stillness they can hear the guidance of their intuition and respond with precision. This ability to harness silence and stillness makes chosen ones nearly invincible. While others react, chosen ones are strategic, choosing the moment to act only when it serves their higher purpose. The power of silence and stillness in battle creates space for chosen ones to gather their energy and direct it with intention. Having explored the strength of stillness and silence, chosen ones are ready to unlock the final aspect of their weapon, victory through the strength of the weapon itself. This will reveal how the culmination of their inner power leads to triumph over any obstacle or adversary they may face. Victory for the chosen ones comes not from overpowering the enemy through force, but from the strength and wisdom they wield with their ultimate weapon. This strength is not about domination or aggression. It is the quiet, resilient power that emerges when chosen ones stand fully in their truth. The weapon they carry is rooted in spiritual alignment, inner peace, and the unshakable knowledge that they are on the path they were meant to walk. It is through this strength that they achieve victory, not only over external adversaries, but over the doubts and fears that try to undermine them. Chosen ones do not need to fight in the way the world expects. Their strength lies in their ability to rise above conflict, to see the bigger picture, and to use their weapon with precision and purpose. This is why their victory is inevitable. It is not a battle of force, but one of spirit. When they remain aligned with their higher purpose and use their weapon with intention, no obstacle can stand in their way. The strength they carry is far greater than anything that can oppose them, because it is rooted in divine energy. Victory also comes from the ability to transform adversity into growth. Chosen ones are not just survivors, they are transformers of the situations they face. They take challenges and use their inner strength to turn them into opportunities for greater wisdom and resilience. This is a victory that transcends the immediate battle. It is a victory of evolution, where chosen ones rise stronger after every confrontation. Their weapon allows them to take what was meant to harm them and turn it into something that empowers them further. The enemies of the chosen ones, whether they are physical, emotional, or spiritual, cannot withstand the strength of this weapon. They are defeated not by force, but by the chosen one's refusal to engage in lower energies. Instead, chosen ones remain connected to the higher frequencies of truth, love, and peace. This connection creates a field of energy around them that repels negativity and dissolves opposition before it even reaches them. It is the essence of spiritual victory, the power to overcome without needing to destroy. As chosen ones realize the true strength of their weapon, they understand that victory is not a single moment, but an ongoing state of being. Their weapon continues to protect and guide them, ensuring that they stay aligned with their path and purpose, no matter what challenges arise. With this understanding of victory, chosen ones are ready for the final realization, embracing the weapon as an integral part of their journey. This final step will reveal how chosen ones can carry this weapon forward, ensuring lasting peace and protection in all aspects of their lives. Journey of unlocking and mastering the ultimate weapon has brought chosen ones to a place of profound strength and clarity. This weapon, hidden within from the very beginning, has revealed itself as more than just a tool for battle. It is an extension of the chosen one's very soul. It is a force of protection, transformation, and wisdom that serves to guide, shield, and empower in every moment of life. The chosen ones now fully embrace this weapon, understanding that it is not simply for defeating enemies, but for upholding the higher purpose they are destined to fulfill. Chosen ones no longer fear the enemies that once sought to derail their mission. They now realize that with the weapon of inner strength, truth, and stillness, no enemy can truly stand in their way. The power they carry is not one of aggression or conflict, but one of peace, clarity, and spiritual alignment. This is why their weapon is so powerful. It turns fear into confidence, darkness into light, and challenges into opportunities for growth. Every battle fought with this weapon leads not just to victory, but to deeper understanding and personal evolution. The defeat of their enemies is not marked by destruction or conquest, but by the chosen one's ability to rise above the conflict and maintain their sense of purpose. Their enemies, whether internal doubts or external opposition, no longer have power over them because chosen ones are rooted in their truth. With their weapon fully activated, they are able to meet challenges with a calm and steady resolve, knowing that they are always protected and guided by the forces that have been with them all along. The ultimate weapon has proven to be a source of endless strength, one that chosen ones can call upon whenever needed. It is a reminder of their connection to the divine, a tool for staying aligned with their higher purpose, and a shield that protects them from harm. As chosen ones continue forward on their path, they carry this weapon with them, knowing that it will always be there to support them in moments of doubt, conflict, or uncertainty. With this weapon now fully embraced, chosen ones stand ready for whatever lies ahead. They are empowered, not by the defeat of their enemies, but by the knowledge that they are capable of facing any challenge with grace, wisdom, and unshakable strength. The journey continues, but the chosen ones are no longer the same. They are now fully aware of the power they hold within and are prepared to wield it with purpose and clarity. The weapon has become a part of them, ensuring that they will always walk their path protected, guided, and victorious, no matter what obstacles may arise.